Hey Manna Church, welcome to this week's Morning Manna. So honored that you could come join us. The scripture for this week is 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 and 14. Here's the scripture. Be on your guard, stand firm in the faith, be men of courage, be strong, do everything in love. One of the things that really caught my attention was verse 14, do everything in love. My initial reaction was, really? Everything? Do everything in love? That's a tall order. Surely God didn't really mean that. Or maybe something got lost in the translation, so I checked out a whole bunch of other translations of that verse and even looked at the Greek a bit. Guess what I found? God really meant it when he said, do everything in love. It's fairly obvious by his emphasis on love that he believes that love is important, really important. So important that he wants us to learn to do everything in love. The rest of this week will be devoted to looking at certain aspects of love's importance. I feel our time together will be both illuminating and challenging. Right now, I just want to quickly make a couple of preliminary points. First, when God says do everything in love, he is not saying love everything. In 1 John chapter 2, verse 15, we are commanded to love not the world. Now, the world consists of ideologies, mindsets, and activities which belong to and express the kingdom of darkness. These are not only different from the truths found in Scripture, they're actually hostile to Scripture. For this reason, it's pretty clear as to why God doesn't want us to love the world. Second, our loving people doesn't always require that we agree with people or enable them when they're doing something dangerous or sinful. Sometimes the most loving thing we can do for someone is to confront them with their issues. Jesus, who always walked in love, he did this quite often. Third, there is a love is love movement afoot that seems to say that as long as your relationship to something or someone involves love, then your love makes it okay. Now, in addition to the world, God is clear that some things should not be objects of our love. In Romans 12:9 and in Psalm 97:10, God exhorts us to actually hate evil. As far as I know, what is evil and sinful are most accurately defined by God. God doesn't want us to love what is evil or sinful. He wants to deliver us from those things, and he wants to teach us how to love as he loves in everything we do. See you tomorrow.